So today is DailyCyber number 83. One more day, one more sleep, and then I'll be writing my CompTIA Security Plus exam tomorrow morning. Right now it is 7:20. I'm going to start tracking the times of what I'm doing too on my video logs. I'll put some time on the bottom left, and just kind of what I'm working on. So right now it's 7:20 in the morning. I got to get back into my morning routines. Working out, meditation. I was reading an article on Workopolis, and they were saying the habits of successful people is 1, meditation, 2, exercise, 3, reading, and 4, working out. So one of the things that I was doing for a while and I got out of the routine was doing my rituals in the morning, working out. I gotta get my water, drinking water, making sure like I'm in bed by 10:30, which most nights I am, so getting at least 8 hours sleep. And that was another habit, is making sure you get enough sleep. Right? I know a lot of us push in hours and maybe do 4 to 5 hours a night. It's because we're doing so much, but it's intuitive to work harder and work longer. It's counterintuitive to be more efficient, to sleep more, work out, build up some energy, be efficient in the times that you're working, and then be able to shut off. So something to think about as you're going around. And it's a great thing for myself is in the morning I watch like Gary Vaynerchuk, check my emails, which I shouldn't do really technically until I start work around 9 o'clock. So I get up around 6:30. So between 6:30 and 9, it needs to be my time to exercise, and I'm going to do this in order. Drink water, meditate, do my rituals, work out, get all that done in the morning, and then start my day. So I got to start doing that. I'm going to actually start doing that today, right now. I got to finish watching one video that I wanted to do, but after that, I got to get going to drink my water, do all that, at least a liter as I wake up. Now, the reason why I do that, something that you should know, is that when you drink water on an empty stomach, you get hydrated faster. And that means that if you drink a liter of water, your stomach absorbs the water faster, and then it goes throughout your body and your cells. So one thing that I know people deal with is dehydration, because we drink coffee, tea, not me, but some people drink coffee and tea with caffeine, which caffeine is a diuretic. A lot of processed food, sugar, things like that. So hydrating yourself keeps your body healthy, keeps your mind healthy, so make sure you do that. Other than that, that's really all I really want to talk about this morning. Just helping you guys keep going, and then reminding myself of the things that I need to do. So if you really want to be successful, and I've seen this time and time again, is that you need to take care of yourself first in the morning. Invest into you, and then move to kind of the I, we, and all principle. Right? And I've talked about this before, is that you look after yourself, build the foundation, then you can look after the immediate people around you, and then you can look after the all, which is like your clients, colleagues, things like that. But it's like you, then your family, your friends, your kids, and then it's the all. So I, we, and all. All right, well, I'm going to go get started my routine. I wanted to add that in for this morning's video. And again, one more day to my CompTIA Security Plus. So got to get that underway. I'm going to do a practice test later after I get my hair cut, and then call it a day and just relax for the rest of the day. Just unwind, and then write my test tomorrow. And I'm going to kick its butt. I'm going to pass it. I know what I know, and I'm excited about it. Okay, so I just got my hair cut, so I'm all pretty again. It takes a lot of work to make this happen. So one of the things I wanted to just quickly chat about before I went to go get my hair cut, a colleague
from LinkedIn contacted me just to let me know that he was watching my video logs and was thinking about opening up his own business and just sharing his story. And one of the things that the conversation brought up was what area of cybersecurity was he going to go into, and he didn't know, which is amazing because sky's the limits. And which brings me to an interesting email that I received also from Peerless, is that the security field there's a gap. There's a huge gap in the industry, and are we filling that gap? Are professionals, people that are training in cybersecurity, that are learning, are we filling that gap and learning the skills and becoming efficient and professionals in the areas of security? Are we just kind of learning it? Or are we actually being able to understand the theory but also have applied knowledge? And I think that's really essential to be marketable and build up either your business, your resume, be marketable to companies, and whatever vehicle you choose to work through. If it's be an employee, be a contractor, own your own company, be a consultant, whichever vehicle you choose to go with, you have to make sure that you're marketable so companies will hire you. And I think it's very important for us to really do our due diligence and understand the domains that you're going to get into. If it's policies and procedures, if it's hardening servers, if it's application hardening, if it's incident response, penetration testing. I mean, there's so many different domains. Physical security, and all the technology that is involved in it now. Whatever domain you choose to go into, make sure you do the research and the due diligence. Because a lot of people are thinking, okay, actually, let me correct that. The few people that I've connected with that are eager about cybersecurity don't really understand the sweat equity and the hard work and the long hours that you're going to have to put in. They're thinking, payday. That, I'm going to go become a cybersecurity and I'm going to get paid $100,000 plus a year and it's going to be awesome. Where I know from doing my research, yeah, you might get $100,000 payday, right, and make that great money, but you're going to have to do $100,000 worth of work. And that's what, those few people that I've talked to really don't understand, right? And what it comes down to is you might be working 40 to 60 hours. You might be getting yelled at by clients. You might be getting, people coming after you in the sense of, why is this not done? Why is it not hard? And, oh my God, it failed. And this happened. And, we got compromised. And have you done this? And, it's all you. And if you don't have the knowledge, the temperament, and the experience to be able to deal with this, it could be a career that you just hate. So that's why do your due diligence. Make sure you talk to people that are in the industry that have 5 to 10 years experience on what they're doing and ask them some hard questions. How much money do you make? Right? If you don't mind me asking. Second, do you really like your job? Yes or no, and why? Why do you like it? Why don't you like it? Next, do you get time off? Do you get time off to enjoy yourself, or are you constantly working? Do you get a work-life balance? Do you get time to spend with your family and your friends? To get out time to go golfing and do the things you love to do. What are the benefits like? What are the education like? Do they pay for your education, your certifications, or is it all you? Do you have time to educate yourself? Or are you working 10-hour, 12-hour days? So by the time you get home, you're wiped. It's really important to do your due diligence and ask these hard questions and do the research, because when it comes down to it, you want to make sure it's not just a career, it's a life choice. And that's the best way I can say it. That when you make this choice, this is what you're going to do for the next 30 to 40 to 50 years of your life. That it's a passion of yours, that you enjoy waking up every day doing this. You don't want to spend 5 years and going one direction, then all of a sudden go, it's not the right direction, and spend another 5 years going a different direction. You want to make sure it's the right path for you, that when you get into it, it's like, yes, this is exactly what I expected, 60%, 70% of what I expected. Don't get me wrong. every job, every position's going to change, especially in IT. It's a moving target, because as we know, cloud services, the Internet of Things, coding, like you name it, like all this is constantly evolving and changing, that we have to always be dynamic and moving. So that's a little bit of my rant of what I was thinking about and what came up this morning after my first section of this video. So I'm just on my way home, gonna do my practice, gonna clean up a bit, got some extra little hairs and I can feel myself as itchy. Gonna clean up a bit, do a practice test, and then I'm just gonna relax for the rest of the afternoon. Okay, so as I'm doing these video logs, I'm going to be completely transparent and let you guys know what's going on as I'm doing this. And this helps me to develop, keep a great mindset. I've been doing some practice tests, scoring really well, high 80s, high 90s, or high 80s, low 90s. And I did another practice test today, again, did really well. But then I tried a different one. Just testing out, trying new tests just to make sure I'm ready for tomorrow. And that one I didn't do as well. I got like 60%, which really emotionally threw me off. And I've talked about this before. When it comes to IT tests, I have this psychological barrier that I'm working through to do this. Is to develop and to become, a professional in cybersecurity. Is I need to take these IT tests, I need to do really well. And I have this psychological pressure that I put on myself, and it puts a lot of stress on me that I'm going to fail. So if I'm not doing well, I'm going to fail. And then, oh my God, I spin. I go into this, oh my God, I'm not going to fail. I got to reschedule my test. What am I going to do? So what I'm doing right now is today, this afternoon, I'm not going to study. It's 6 o'clock at night right now, 6:15. I'm not going to study. I'm not going to push myself. I know what I know right now. I'm going to go write the test. I know the last test I did months ago, I got 670, I think it was. Not quite sure the score, but I was close. All right, I know I need 750 to pass, so I was close to passing it. I know I've learned a lot. I'm going to develop and just keep going, and I'm going to push myself through this. And I'm going to keep in my mind that I'm going to write, I'm going to go, and I'm going to pass. I got to get over this barrier. I got to go over this how's Tony Robbins say, this anchor that I've established, that there's this huge fear. And I remember him saying when I did Personal Power 2, the past does not equal the future. What I failed last time does not equal that I'm going to fail this time. And I need to really ingrain that into my system, that that's the truth. I'm learning, I'm developing, I keep growing, and I need to do this. I need to just be positive that I'm going to pass this. And something that some people, I don't know if yourself, but I know there's other people out there like me that have this feeling when you do a test, right? And I think me talking this is going to help myself to really set the foundation that I'm okay. I'm going to pass. I'm going to work my butt off. I'm going to put my sweat equity in and I pass. And I'm going to make it happen. And I think hopefully this will help other people that are having the same issue as you're going through IT exams and you're pushing through, that to realize that it's okay. It's okay to struggle a bit. It's okay to do that. We can't all be good at certain areas, but it doesn't mean you have to stop. It doesn't mean you don't push through it. So that's kind of my video today. Just wanted to talk about that. I'm still writing tomorrow, bright and early, 9 o'clock. I'm going to write my exam, go get it done. My mindset, I'm going to pass it, I'm going to pass it, I'm going to pass it. And then I will keep you posted how it goes. So just wanted to let you know kind of mindset, what's going on. I want to pass this CompTIA Security Plus exam and then start moving on to Certified Ethical Hacker. When I pass tomorrow, I'm going to keep positive. When I pass tomorrow, I'm going to celebrate the crap out of tomorrow.
and just enjoy and just be grateful that, you know, I passed it. But I'm going to keep a great mindset for it. So thank you so much for watching this video logs. If you have any comments, any feedback, let me know. If you struggle doing tests, I'd love to hear kind of your feedback, and hopefully this helps help you develop and keep growing through your IT career. So that's it for my video. Don't forget, software is hackable, being connected is vulnerable. I'll see you next video.